Hey friends, welcome back to the show. Hope everyone's having a lovely and amazing day or night. Okay, so we're just here in the Hearthstone Isles, and it's a brand new day. Here's how they look. Just some little islands. And we're just going around seeing who we can find that needs help and trying to keep the peace between the centaurs and the harpies and whoever else lives around here. Because the humans are just kind of showing up. So, looks like we gotta go talk to this girl about building a bar in the area. Hey.
Hey, you wouldn't have happened to see a... Never mind. What do you need?
I wonder what it is. Well, Trino sent me out here to ask you about the bar they want to build near the estate.
Oh? The bar? The drinking place they want next to the estate? Yes, I have heard of it. But I don't have the materials to build anything right now. Unless they bring the materials themselves, there won't be no bar in town for the next few years.
Oh no. Well, what if I bring the materials?
Oh, you want to build it yourself? Sure, you could do that. If I tell you what you need to bring, and you actually bring it, then we have a deal.
Alright, sure. What do we need?
You will need stones. Many stones. Many stones. The stones will be used for the walls. If you can bring 30 stones, then we get walls. We already have a lot of wood here, so no need for that.
Alright then. Well, guess I'm gonna need a pickaxe. And I don't know where any stones are around here, so let's head back over to Skyrim and get some.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
Okay, here is the stone place. So, let's get 30 of them. Alright, we got enough now. And look at my carry weight, it's insane. Okay, I'll just drop some stuff off at my house really quick. Alright, let's head back. Hopefully these stones work. Oh, there she is. It's looking everywhere. Hey.
What is it? I'm very busy doing very important things. Yeah.
Alright, so I brought the stones.
That's perfect. Thank you for the stones. Now we just need a gold necklace with rubies engraved inside it.
Wait, why would you need that for a bar?
Because it is needed. Bring the necklace. It is very necessary for the procedure.
Sounds kinda sus. Alright. Oh, it's over here. Alright, there must be a boat. At the dock. Let's see. Chili camp. Ooh. Wow, kinda neat. These houses are made out of like boats. Oh, and there's Khajiit living here. Hey.
Greetings, traveler. I am Aronar, at your service.
So, what's a Khajiit doing here?
I am not a Khajiit. Why do people keep saying this? Everyone always says I look like a Khajiit, but I am not. I was born in Altmer, raised by Thalmor to boot. I am a werecat, stuck in this form and unable to return to what I truly am, but that does not mean I am proud of what I am. If only people like you stopped comparing me to those weak gods.
I see. So wait, you don't like Khajiit?
Jeffrey Spear, no. If I didn't like them before, I definitely do not like them now since everyone keeps calling me one. It's like everyone is blind to the greatness before them, instead lessening my nature to that of a feral cat. I am much more than they can ever be.
Well, saying things like that isn't very nice.
Apologies. I just get very frustrated when I am compared to a Khajiit constantly. My father told me to be proud of who I was and what I am, and yet it seems all I get are strange looks, as if I was some mad man. I am not. I guess I have grown resentful and angry to the Khajiit, though I do know they do not deserve my honor. Many of them have offered companionship, but I do not wish for their company.
I see. So, then, what brings you to these islands?
Work, mostly. The company found me a while ago in some ditch and decided to hire me. I worked on the ships for a while, but they found I was much more suited for a guard and decided to get me better trained. Eventually, I got assigned to Zuli and the others. Then, obviously, we got assigned here. I don't mind the cold, despite how much Zuli complains about it.
Oh, who's Zuli?
He is the Argonian that works in the quarry. I would not be surprised if you have seen him. We've worked together for a while, and just got much closer in our companionship during our time here.
Oh, well, you seem to like him.
Is it really that obvious? This is very embarrassing. Yes, I am very fond of him. He is my closest companion. I trust him wholeheartedly, and I feel so bad that I could not save him that day.
Oh wait, save him?
Oh, nothing. Forget I said anything.
That's kinda strange. So, you were found in a ditch? What happened?
I was running away. The people that raised me found no more use of me. He helped me escape. It was very difficult, and I don't know if he is alive.
Oh no. Wait, so what do you mean by they wanted to kill you?
I don't know. They just said that I have become useless. I did not stick around long enough to figure out what they meant, and I am too scared to return.
Oh no. So, Do you like working here?
I do not mind it. It's cold, but my fur keeps me generally warm. Plus the company is amazing, and I get to spend most of my time with Zuli. Though I do wish the sights were a bit better, or at least be able to relax in the hot springs once in a while.
I see. So, who were you talking about?
He is the person who I most consider to be my father. He was an Altmer, and the one who told me to not be ashamed of what I am. I miss him terribly.
I see. That's pretty sad. Well, guess I'll see you later.
I am glad that I don't shift every full moon. That would be very frustrating.
Let's see what this person says.
It is a pleasure to
Oh,
make your acquaintance. I am Zuli.
it's Zuli. Hey.
These islands really are a wonder to behold, despite the fact my scales are frosted together most of the time.
Oh, wow. So, why'd you come to these islands?
Oh well, much the same as everyone, I think. The company wanted to make these islands a bit more livable than they were. I guess that means I spat to them, so they brought me on to make sure the building was going smoothly. I'm doing that by gathering materials.
I see. So, why are you the one gathering the materials?
If you haven't noticed, there aren't a whole lot of us on the islands here that are specifically tasked with making that spa. I may not be built for it, but I know what material is needed. Besides, the main island still calls to me sometimes for a bit of detailed work.
I see. So, are you alone here most of the time?
Oh, not at all. You will find that there is often a person with the name of Aronar nearby. He was assigned to me as a guard by the company. It is quite nice having him around. Not that I couldn't manage to keep myself entertained.
So, what type of stuff do you do to keep yourself entertained?
When I'm not mining or tending to the needs of the island, I suppose I spend a decent amount of that time cooking. Needing to make sure that another person and I are fed is a good incentive to learn it. I have actually even recently taken up baking as a pastime, trying many of the sweeter pastries that I have heard of in the world. Care to try one?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Here, made it fresh today. I hope you like it. Don't forget to ask again later.
Alright, thanks. Yay, a sweet roll. So, you look kind of under the weather. Are you alright?
I figure someone had to notice eventually. I think I might be. Everything's just so cold nowadays. I have a strong suspicion that I have contracted dark illness after an encounter with some creatures that lurk in the cairn.
Oh no. Can you tell me anything about the creatures?
I can tell you they're likely far colder than the rest of us on these islands. I don't think they took to the climate very well. That's only really safe to say because I've noticed feeling colder since being infected with their poison. It must be from being near death.
What exactly are they?
They're beasts of the night, vampires. I know that is not good to hear, but I know, and I am working on a solution. Trust me.
Should I be worried about you being contagious or something?
By the haste, I hope not. But if I start acting strange, don't be afraid to retaliate.
Alright then.
Try and stick to the bubbling water. These islands are about the only place I can give that advice.
Sounds like you caught the vampire virus. How scary. Who's in the sauna? Oh. It's warm in here. Alright, let's see if we can find that other guy. Think he went in here? Oh, he has a basement. I wonder what's in there. Oh, here he is. Hey.
Joshua Hammersteel at your service. This one handles the weapons, armors, and anything else that shines or kills.
So, anything you can tell me about your life on this island?
You wish to learn more about Khajiit? He's flattered, friend. This one lived in Aniquina for many years, practicing his trade. That is where he earned the name Hammersteel, you see. Joshua was bored, though, working the same metal each day, so when the East Empire Company invited him on this expedition, he agreed.
I see. That's a pretty unusual name.
Yes, very unusual. But no one in Aniquina could doubt this one's skill, and neither can the East Empire Company. Khajiit's fur was once white as desert sand, you know, but it turned grey from his years working the forge.
I see. So, why did you leave?
Joshua misses Aniquina, of course, but the call of adventure was a far stronger pull. Even if it was for such a cold place. Ah, but this is why Khajiit has fur, yes? The others must be jealous. Not too jealous, this one hopes.
Is that the only reason?
My friend, are you suggesting Joshua would lie to one as trusted as you? He supposes that the Talmar did make things easier to live in truth, but that was the only other reason, Joshua assures you.
I see. So, you can repair my gear then?
Of course, my friend, that is Khajiit's job here. Smithing, repairing, and such. Ah, but this one sees nothing wrong with your equipment. Well, other than that, it was not made by one as skilled as Joshua. But he would have to melt it down to make it worthy of this one's name. And that would take far too long, yes? You must be very busy with things like adventuring. Yes, adventuring. Exploring the Isles. Yes, you must return to your important work. Khajiit will work the forge while you're gone.
Okay then. So, can you tell me anything about the project that you're working on?
What can Khajiit tell you more about?
So... How'd you end up here?
Joshua was hired, of course. The company noticed Khajiit's skills with the forge and had to bring him along. This one is not called Hammersteel for nothing.
I see. So is there anything you can tell me about this place?
It's cold, friend. Too cold. The wind bites like fangs and the sand chills this one's feet. Khajiit means to say that it is cold, but the adventure of the Isles is far more valuable to him. Besides, the forge keeps Joshua warm on cold days. In fact, he spends so much time working it, it's hard to feel cold.
So, what do you think of the East Empire Company?
They know skill when they see it, friend, and they pay quite well for good work. Joshua knows.
Anything that you guys like to do around here?
You are an adventurer, yes? Explore, find treasure, get rich. Khajiit is sure there are few unexplored ruins around. And if you find anything interesting, don't forget to show your good friend, Joshua.
Alright, I'll be sure to do that.
Let Jasha know if there is anything else he can share.
Alright then.
Feel free to bring your own goods next time, for melting down into something far better, of course.
Let's see what's in here. Oh. Hey.
Whatever brings people to this frozen rock escapes me. You do know there are places out there that hold a modicum of interest?
Wow. It's a hulalu. So, what brings the Dark Elf to these islands?
I've been indebted with the East Empire Company for some time, ever since they saved my hide on Solstheim. Now I manage the storeroom and provide whatever wares the workers need. At least, I provide what I can. I've placed order after order with the company for more interesting supplies. Do they seriously expect people to sail for days just for a fancy bath?
Well, I sailed here for the spa.
You don't count. Adventurers will go in any direction you point them. I'm going to be stuck here selling the same things to the same people. At least until Lucius makes something interesting, or Jasha magically learns to forge.
So, I guess you don't like it here?
How astute! No, I don't. Back home I had cushioned furniture and loyal workers. But here I'm a shallow merchant. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I left my family. But it can still be frustrating.
I see. So, how did you end up owning the East Empire Company?
Well, I was living in Solstheim after being exiled for an disagreement with House Redoran. My family decided it would be best to avoid conflict and send me away. However, after Redoran came into possession of the island and fled there, they found me and I was imprisoned. Luckily, I had made friends with the East Empire Company before Redoran arrived, and they brokered a deal on my behalf. Now I'm an employee sent to backwaters like this to manage supplies. The men who were banished with me weren't quite as fortunate.
Oh no. What did you do to anger House Redoran?
I was in charge of managing guar caravans out of Balmora, and in order to get around certain taxes or bans on imports, I would organize bribes. When my business expanded toward ruin, I learned the hard way that Redoran honor guards don't bribe very easily.
Oh no. What happened to the guys that were banished with you?
Still on Solstheim, I imagine. I know a few became reavers and bandits when Redoran tried to seize them. You sure ask a lot of questions. You aren't a Redoran mercenary, are you?
No way. So, that must have hurt your family to send you away.
At first, I hated them for not fighting back. But in time, I grew to understand their decision. Honestly, I would have done the same thing in their position.
Ew, well that's pretty rough.
You could be using your time getting out of these isles instead of talking to me, you know?
I guess you're right. So, what do you think about Lucius?
Odd fellow to be certain, but he has a passion that I can respect. If we can find some way to make this ice distilling process work, it could mean great things for both of us.
Oh, what's ice distilling?
I'm not exactly sure. You should ask Lucius for more details on that.
Alright, I guess I'll ask him myself then.
Good luck with that. I'm sure he'd love your interruptions.
So, what do you think about Joshua?
As if I didn't have enough problems already. The company sends a thieving Khajiit to bunk with me. I already have people looking for me. I don't need to be dragged into his mess, too.
Oh no. Wait. Thieving? I thought he was just a blacksmith.
You must not have spoken with him yet. If you get him going for long enough, he always has to brag about his days in Anakina. What kind of man steals from hard-working merchants, I ask you?
I guess you're right.
If you find anything interesting out there, be sure to bring it to me.
Alright. Oh.
Khajiit has just the wares for you, friend.
He was standing there listening to us the whole time. Wait, I can just have this stuff? That's crazy. Alright then. Let's see what's in the basement. Now where was it? Here. What's in the basement? Guess I can't go over there. I guess there's nothing in there. How strange. Oh, it's Lucius.
How'd you end up here? Adventurer, company, or mistake?
I just felt like it. So, what brought you here?
What do you think? My broad knowledge in the fields that many consider insufficient make me one of the most valuable parts of the crew. My ability to categorize and memorize things like the average Argonian's teeth, to how many types of Khajiit and any good cuts of meat. I know a multitude of meaningful material depending on the appropriate subject from the knowledge of those past and those of the now.
Oh wow, you must be pretty incredible then. Wait, I still don't know what brought you here though. Are you a mage?
Me, a mage? What idea have you in that minuscule mind of yours to think I am a mage? Have you ever met a mage? All they talk about is magic and their specific branch of magicka. And if you give them any sense of being interested in their arts, they either grovel at someone else's feet or act like Magnus himself. No, I am beyond the grovelers and the egotists, for I have chosen a trade above them all, alchemy. To test the alchemical powers in a place where none would bother me is why I am here.
I see you. So, is Val your housemate?
The Dunmer? He's a fine man once you get to meet him or help him in any way you can. Can't say much about him though. He may be less than palatable to outside wanderers and nomadic travelers from afar. Oh, and one more thing. Keep your weapon sheathed and seen. He isn't particularly fond of surprises and the like.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that. It seems like he thinks the others believe you're a deadweight.
Well, my friend, the naysayers and the misanthropic dissenters shall be put down, like a rabbit sighted by a fox. When the ancient secrets of the waters and ice from elder times open themselves up to me, they shall crawl to me as a god. Do not pay heed to the voices of lesser men at Myr. They don't know who they're dealing with.
I see. So, what do you think of Joshua?
The Khajiit, he seems trustworthy enough as long as you don't expect the world from them, or something might happen. That's the last time I asked for a new set of calipers from someone for free.
For some reason, Val thinks that he's a thief.
Vel is a very paranoid merchant. To him, everyone is after him to get a cut of his riches. I personally find their quarrels about Khajiit and Dunmer nature amusing. They speak as if they are the ultimate authority on their cultures. I don't care what they do, but both are hilarious when near each other.
I see. Well, you don't seem to do a lot here for such a smug guy.
Well, look, just because I don't do much now doesn't mean I'm not important. I perform very important tasks to the crew, and I am important. I do things like catalog inventory and send in requests for items.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, there's the warehouse and the inventory, probably. Well, to be truthful, I am performing tests on turning ice into a drink of the ages.
So, you're trying to turn ice into alcohol?
Yes, and do you know why? I am creating something that would revolutionize the culinary arts, that will give my name a beautiful truth. And through ice, we can create the most pure form of alcohol ever.
Alright. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
I will, and it will make you more than jealous for all to see.
Well, I guess you're right.
Well then, this was a fine conversation.
Oh, a mushroom. Well, there's some strange guys around this place. Let's head back out. Anyone else around here?
Before you say any, I notice a lot of people complain about the cold. I don't really see why.
Do you happen to know anything about Zuli's condition?
I assume you mean his vampirism? Yes, I do. I was there when he was attacked. When we both were attacked. We were both unaware. And when the change happened, it was far too late to save him. I wish I had known. And I will forever regret not being able to help him.
Oh no. So, you're not scared of him?
Why should I? Because of his affliction? When he has never been afraid of my own disease? I could never be scared of him, no matter what he is. Let him feed on me after all. The other world would be more judgmental than I am. And I worry for him. I know he does not like being what he is, that he is not comfortable in his own scales, but I try to help him understand that it's okay. He refuses to see the positives, and I wish I could help cure him, if only to see him be proud of himself again.
Ew.
I should probably go find Zuli. I haven't seen him in a while.
I wonder what's in here. Oh,
This island spa couldn't be built fast
there's
enough.
Zuli. Nothing good in there. Alright, well, I guess that's everyone around here. Let's go see what's in this cave. Sneaking in. Oh, what's in here? The dwarves can clean them up. Just mudcrabs. Get 'em. Alright. Oh, there's some more. Get him. Why is there so many? Here's the box. Ooh. Not a coffin. How scary. Alright, let's see what's back here. Get rid of that. What else is in here? Wow. What's up this? Oh, it's so much stuff. Doesn't look like her necklace appears to be here. Alright, what's in this tunnel? Who's in the ground? Just a mudcrab? Oh, it's a word. Alright, let's see. There it is. Wonder who died here. Someone dropped their sword too. Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh. Get him. Alright, let's get this troll. Get those guys. Get him. tiny. Alright, so nothing around here it looks like. And then just the mudcrabs over here. Nothing else. Alright, well, looks like that was the place, so let's head back now to Revna. There she is. Hey.
Hey, you wouldn't have happened to see a... Never mind. What do you need?
Well, I found the necklace.
Oh, gorgeous! Thank you. The building was erected by our builders when you were gone. Just remember to jump on the roof and burst into the walls to check if the building is robust and high quality.
Alright, I'll be sure to do that. So, why'd you need the necklace?
To pay the bartender as a gift for his first day of work. Did you think I would use your kindness for my own benefit? Never. Now go. Trana will want to hear that the bar he so desperately wanted is finally open.
Alright then. She did seem like she was trying to swindle me for a minute, but I guess not. Alright, let's find that guy. Wait, did I talk to this dude yet? I don't remember.
Can I help you with anything?
Oh yeah. It's this guy. So... Is there something on your mind?
These lands have been hurt, forcefully modified by the company. If we want to continue building saunas, we need to figure out a way to commune with nature. Otherwise, we may face challenges we might not be able to overcome.
Oh. So, what do you have in mind then?
To set the crops on fire is a ritual performed by the followers of Zenithar to bring prosperity to a place or a person. Some shrines to Zenithar were installed all around the islands, on my request. If you are able to light some crops on fire on each of these shrines, the ritual shall be complete and the isles shall be prosperous.
Alright then, I guess. I'll light the crops on fire.
Very well, but be careful. I've heard that winterborn spriggans may be lurking around the shrines.
Oh no, that does sound scary. Alright then.
Welcome to the East Empire Company's estate. Hey, pal. What brings you here?
So... The bar was built. It's open now.
Oh, yes! I've been waiting so long for this! With saunas and some cold drinks, even the divines will rush to the Hearthstone Isles. Thank you so much for this. You've helped my business as much as my mental health, pal. Maybe we can grab a drink there one day.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah? Take care of yourself out there.
Alright, so... Is that the bar? Let's go see.
What can I do for you? Hello there.
So why name the bar Harpy's Envy?
Because my wonderful drinks can make anyone salivate. Even the harpies.
I see. So why did you choose to work here in the Hearthstone Isles?
Why not? It's not often that I get to run my own bar. Sure, it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's still mine.
I guess you're right. So you should have received a necklace. How is it?
The one Revna gave me? I like it a lot. Its quality is very nice. I've heard you found it. Thank you.
That's good to hear. Alright then.
The Happy's Envy will always be open for you.
I guess that's the bar. It's so tiny. Alright, let's go burn these crops. Sounds like we're doing something mean. But I guess it needs to be done. Oh, it's a horker.
The ice caves around the northwest are more dangerous than people give them credit for.
Oh. Stay away from those guys. Put a more just in case. Alright, you did it. We didn't have to hurt the workers. Oh, looks like we gotta go over there. Alright, so one of these boats here. Oh, it's pretty far, huh? Let's go. Crazy. Wow, what a scary place. Right, so I guess up here. Oh, what a crazy place. Alright, this way. What's that? Let's get some of these guys just in case. Oh, it's attacking us. Any more? No, it's just that one. Alright. So, the other one's over there. Looks like it's this boat. Hey, rude mudcrabs. Right, let's see. Oh good, we're just right here. Let's get it. These weren't the kind of crops I was thinking. Oh. Alright, let's bring in. Hey, it's almost done. How strange. Right? Oh. Oh, hey. Wait, I saw a necklace I wanted to grab. And everything just blew up. How unfortunate.
Animals are living freely on these lands. Let it remain that way.
So who are you?
I am prosperity. I am the force of prosperity. You have summoned me to these lands.
Oh, well, we wanted to ask for your help to bring prosperity to the trading company.
I understand. Thank you for the offerings. Your enterprise, whatever it shall be, will be granted my blessing. These lands are filled with natural resources. Make good use of them, and your industry will flourish.
Okay. Well, see you later. Alright, let's head back. Hey,
Tell me, what do you need?
so we did the ritual. I met some kind of ghost. It said it was the force of prosperity.
Did Zenithar send this ghost as a way to thank us for the ritual? I want to believe so. Thank you for performing the ritual. Hopefully this estate will now be more than successful.
Right. Alright guys, looks like we did it. We saved the day. Guess we'll have to find some more people to help in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.